I think I put enough focus on my music for it to like stand the test of time. I really want to be a timeless artist and make timeless music. And yeah, it's a great time to test that when everything is cat memes and like a little jingle of a song that you're just in 6 months' time never gonna hear again.
I'm a killer, I'm a killer, I'm a killer. Bang, bang on fingers in the mirror. I won't get caught this time. Commit the perfect crime.
I feel really good today, but I have bad days also, but generally feeling good. It was really tiring after the Brixton shows because I think just like so much adrenaline and like feeling very like switched on. But now I feel great. Yeah, I feel really good. Europe's been amazing. Feels great. I mean, I love this venue. I like that everything's on water here. Makes me feel calm. And yeah, the crowd was so good last time, so doing 2 nights of this will be really, really fun. I feel protectiveness because they're my songs, but I don't feel protective of other people. I just feel protective in general. But I think I honestly just feel relieved that they're out. I just sat on them for so long that I'm really glad that they're in the world right now, and that I get to perform them and like learn more about the songs by performing them, which sounds counterintuitive, but I think that when you write songs and then you play them, you get to know them even more and uncover new meanings and, you know, relive a time in a hindsight kind of way. So yeah, it's been really great. I think there are just specific lines in every kind of most of the songs that feel like they have a new meaning, especially because I was writing about times that I've now lived and like seen and got past, and even good times, but just like I've seen the other side of them. So I think they all kind of have a new kind of general being about them. Nah, you can't control that. Like, it's so up to other people. You know, like, this job is weird because there are people out there that like actually don't like you and like genuinely don't like you. You can't control that stuff. Like, it's like being in a really big high school. Eventually you have to just stop giving a shit. Age helps. General weathering. Feel like if you get kicked around enough, you're like, oh fucking hell, I need to stand up now, this is crazy. I think that, I don't know, I honestly just think age, like experience and realizing that you can't really change anyone, but also if you feel not good enough by the eyes of other people, you kind of have to ask yourself why you need those people's approval. And everyone else is going through their own shit as well, so it's actually quite comfortable when you get to a point where you're like, yeah, I feel shit sometimes, but so does fucking everyone. Yeah.
When do I get to be calmer? I just wanna pay you attention.
But there's always a girl. Whether she's white and blonde, it doesn't even matter. There's just always a girl that we want to be. I'm a Carmen to some people, you know? Like, I think Carmen is way more than just a white blonde girl. I feel like she's everyone. We all have a Carmen in our lives. And someone that we wish we were like, or we wished we had their brain or their sense of humor or the way they dress, you know? There's always someone you feel like you could be more like. Sometimes I think the whole self-love thing feels pretty disingenuous and like performative. I just think that, look, sometimes you just feel like shit, and no matter how many people tell you but think positively. It doesn't fucking work. Like, no, I feel like shit and I need to sit in this shit as well. I also think that just being realistic and being like, I feel like shit right now is way more sustainable for the long run, because then eventually you work through the feeling by being in it instead of like psyching yourself out of it. So the song, really, I intentionally made it a song of adoration instead of a song of envy, because there's envious tones in the song, but I'm just like, wow, you can have anything. How does that feel? Like, does that feel amazing? You know, it's like such a childlike curiosity in the song, instead of it being like, fuck you, I hate you, you know? I love it. I love it. It definitely feels like a testament of everything I survived. And also, I don't know, like, sometimes it doesn't actually have to be that deep. Like, you can just be in the act of doing. I also feel, this is really strange thing to say, I feel like I sound more emotional when actually I don't feel that emotional, because I'm in flow state. And I think when you're in flow state, you're in the act of doing. You're not in the act of, now I am handing my emotions to you. That you're not even thinking of transaction. You're just like, you're just doing, you're just being. And so for me, I love those songs because they're sometimes the songs that get me into the state of flow much faster than the songs that are a tiny bit more vapid, I guess. Like the vulnerable ones for me, I don't even feel sad when I sing them. It's like autopilot in a great way. The songs I have that are really, really vulnerable, if I can have a slight detachment to them, it feels quite cathartic to sing. Because I'm not living in the ever-present kind of pain that I was living in those songs. Whereas something like, if I was to sing a song that feels like present pain, that would be a very different story, and I think it would be really taxing.
Call it what you want, what you want. You can pass the salt, da, da, da.
We live in a hyper-saturated society. I think I put enough focus on my music for it to like stand the test of time. I really want to be a timeless artist and make timeless music. And yeah, it's a great time to test that when everything is cat memes and like a little jingle of a song that you're just in 6 months' time never gonna hear again.